A very good morning to everyone. The closing ceremony of the initial training of customs officers is beginning now with the permission of Honorable IGP training. First of all, silent prayer. Now, all are invited to watch a teaser about the training activities underwent here by customs officers. Please. Now, I cordially invite Sri P.T. Balan sir, DYSP Indore, to deliver the welcome speech.
Most respected Sri K. Seduraman IPS, Inspector General of Police, Training, Kerala Police Academy, and other senior officers like Sri Solomon, AD Outdoor, and Sri Najib, AD Motor Transport, and AC One Wing Sri Devendran sir, and DYSP Sri Ragesh, and DYSP Sri Shashidharan, and all other officers both in outdoor and indoor, and our customs officer trainees here. The officers came here on 21st March and reported here and started training on 22nd of this month. For the last 2 weeks, they imparted training on arms training, parade training on outdoor, and in indoor they imparted NDPS Act, major laws like IPC, CRPC, Evidence Act, and special laws like Abkari Act, Arms Act, Explosive Act, Explosive Substance Act, and the basics of narcotics and explosives, and the basics of Evidence Act, and forensic science. As I am the coordinator of indoor training, I felt that the highly disciplined here, very much concerned with the Kerala Police Academy and its dignity here. And during the training here, they completed arms firing also. Then I wish them, all of them, a very successful life in their official duty and in their personal life. And now I turn to my duty to welcome all of you. Sri K. Seduraman IPS, Inspector General of Police, Training Kerala Police Academy, is here for inaugurating the closing ceremony and prize memento or trophy distribution and certificate distribution here. I welcome, sir, on behalf of all of you gathered here. And Sri Solomon, sir, Assistant Director Outdoor, here for the presidential address. I also welcome Sri Solomon, sir, to this function heartfully. Sri Najib, sir, Assistant Director MT, here for his presence. I warmly welcome him also. And DVSPs Sri Ragesh and Shashidharan and AC Sri Ravindran, I welcome them also to the function very heartfully. And the outdoor OC, Company Commander Sri Shaiju Anthony is here, and his team, APSI Jensen, ASI Suresh, and all other outdoor team and indoor team. Here I welcome them also. And a very most welcome to all 29 customs officers here. I welcome you on behalf of myself and on behalf of Kerala Police Academy and Kerala Police to attend the function very heartfully. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I cordially invite Sri L. Solomon, sir, Assistant Director Outdoor, to deliver the presidential speech.
Good morning, all. Respected Sri Seduraman, sir, ADMD, Sin-Seated DVSPs and ACs, and my dearest trainees of customs officers. Today, very happiest moment and happiness of all of you are only seeing the trainees in their face, because they underwent 12 days of rigorous training here, and they successfully completed. And yesterday I went there at the firing range, and they expressed their happiness in their face. I can understood that they are very much exposed here during the automatic weapons firing when they wished in their tenure in their professional life. So today I am sitting there. The customs officers is the key role of the Indian economy and the Indian security also, because every country's privilege of customs officers when they are performing their duties in the airport, in case of any foreign dignitaries came in airport, the first impression is the best impression of the country. The first time they are attending the country is the customs officers. The customs officers' behavior towards these dignitaries and their dealing with the dignitaries, they impress the country. Because some of time, the passengers also, the customs officers always has to be monitored each and every passenger's luggage and thoroughly, because they will have to check out whether it is any illegal items is going on or carrying on, whether it is this affect the economical strength of the country, and they will have to stop their own to develop these illegal activities. So the first impression, you will have to give the country to those who visited in our own country from the foreign country, and their dealings. And the first appearance, because you are wearing the uniform, is very important. You will have to wear the uniform, and always you are wearing in the white dress, in the royal dress of Indian naval. So this impression is giving you a much more than other forces giving. So you will always try to wear the well-dressed in the airports when you are dealing with a foreign dignitary. So always you are towards the behavior and how to deal with them, how to speak with them, and how to tackle all things. There is a tactics to deal with these things. Sometimes the passengers always do not have any patience because they are so much 12 hours, 13 hours, 24 hours traveling, and they're totally tired when they reach their own home time. And you people are come to there and they stop them. I will have to check your luggage and all things. That time the patients want tolerance, and they will become a panic before you. So that time you will have to tackle the situation, and you will have to give a moral support them. Sorry mom, this is our, sorry sir or ma'am, this is our duty. You are not a criminal, but we will have to check, this is our duty. Okay, if you have any this inconvenience with these things, please, sorry for this. After the completion of the old things, that is a tactics and a diplomatic also. So you have to do your duty with diplomatic and tactics. Then only the country will proud of the customs department. Almost the names goes to all over the world spread by they are telling that the Indian peoples are very good. When I visited the foreign countries, first of all we received the customs officers in the foreign country, and their appearance and well dressed and stout body, and always they are keeping. So you will have to concentrate your body also and wealth and health. And because when you are wearing the uniforms, you will have to look like an officer. Be an officer, look like an officer. So I wish to you all of them during our 12 days training here, and you did a very well job, and you already observed the whole discipline in the academy and observed all cordially to the senior officers, subordinates and all things. So once again, I always wish to you and all the help from our hands also you are extended in any time, and you can call us and contact us. And now I welcome to the Sri Siddharaman Sir IPS to inaugurate this function, and please the inaugural speech, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, with due respect, I invite Sri Siddharaman Sir, IPS Inspector of Police Training, Kerala Police Academy, to officially inaugurate the function and to distribute the praise and certificates. First of all, I invite IGP Sir to distribute the praise to the press winners. First of all, I invite Kumari Prerana to come forward and receive the Best Trainee Award from the Honorable IGP Training. Please. Thank you. Next, I invite Mr. Harshvardhan Singh Bhatti, the best shooter, to come forward and to receive the medal or trophy from the Honorable IGP. Please. Thank you, sir. Now, this is a turn for certificate distribution. So, all of you are requested to come one by one when your name is calling. First of all, I am calling Mr. Mayank Babu Badhyay to come forward and receive certificate. Next, Mr. Dheeraj Kumar. Next, Mr. Aditya Kumar Singh. Next, Gunashekhar Gandhi. Next, Akshay Kumar Shekhawat. Akshay Kumar Shekhawat. Next, Mr. Sumit. Next, Mr. Manoj Kumar. Next, Mr. Laukesh Agarwal. Next, Mr. Gora Dinesh Jagdish. Mr. Gora Dinesh Jagdish, please come fast. Next, Mr. Deepesh. Please come fast. Next, Mr. P.A. Vasant. Mr. P.A. Vasant, please come. Now, Mr. Pravesh Kumar. Mr. Pravesh Kumar. Then Mr. Rishi Kumar Singh. Mr. Rishi Kumar Singh. Then Mr. Navanit Kumar. Mr. Navanit Kumar, please come forward. Then Mr. C.H. Ashok Vishwanath. Then Mr. Sunil Jatla. Sunil Jatla, please. Then Mr. DVP Sunil. Next, Mr. Pankaj Kumar Verma. Mr. Pankaj Kumar Verma, please come. Next, Sri Paranjit Singh Dangi. Mr. Paranjit Singh Dangi, please come. Next, Sri Bibi Sai Arun. Sri Bibi Sai Arun, please come. Next, Sri Anand Memori. Mr. Anand Memori, please come. Now, Mr. Shailendra Kumar. Mr. Shailendra Kumar, please come. Next, Mr. Shankar. Now, Mr. Aditya Aryan. Aditya Aryan. Now, Mr. Maroj Srihas. Maroj Srihas, please come. Now, Mr. Ajay Kumar. Then last and final, Mr. Virendra Kumar Meena. Meena. Mr. Virendra Kumar Meena. Sir, now one more prize is to be distributed, sir. That is a special prize offered by Mr. Jensen George, our instructor, to the cadets or to the officers. For that, I invite Mr. Harshvardhan Singh Bhati for accepting the praise offered by Mr. Jensen George. Please. For the excellence in the shooting. Thank you, sir. Now I please invite you, sir, for the inaugural address, sir. Please, sir, please.
Officers of the Kerala Police Academy and the newly appointed preventive officers. It is a great pleasure for me to conclude this session by giving the certificates of merit and your training. I am sure that 10 days of training is a very limited period. I don't think you could have got all the aptitude, or you have been trained in all shooting, etc. But it's only an exposure so that you understand the nitty-gritty of a uniformed force. You are going to perform a role wherein you are going to be a uniformed personnel as well as your service personnel, in the sense of contributing to the Indian economy. Now you join the service, and mostly everybody will be having at least 25 to 30 years of experience when you retired from service. Maybe 25 years or something like that. If it's so, it's even 35 years of service may be there. So 35 years of service is going to be a dramatic change in everything. For example, now you are 25 years old. When you were born, the technology, the Indian economy, that time was all born in 1990s. So in 1990s, even before that, 1990s made a big dramatic transformation in the Indian economy. Because you are basically dealing with import and export, customs duty, and how the foreign trade is being performed. So your task is to see that Indian economy receives more revenue in terms of import duty, as well as facilitate export of our products to others, so that we always have a surplus foreign exchange. Foreign exchange is a very, very important for any country to develop. So when you were born in 1990s, Indian economy was in doldrums. Not only in Indian economy, the whole world was in doldrums. There was a huge transformation was going on around the world. When I was a child in school, we used to admire at the Soviet Union. We used to consider Soviet Union as the model country. And during 1980s, when I was in school, we used to always say that we are all non-alignment countries and we should support Soviet Union because we were partner. And socialist system of thinking was there. But suddenly by 1989, everything collapsed. Once morning you find that the whole Eastern Europe was collapsing under economical downturn. The countries collapsed. America was trying to push Soviet Union in war front by even increasing the nuclear weapons, initiating super war, huge arms race, and moreover they were just indulging all internal warfare, including in the Afghanistan, Vietnam, and all over the world. They're creating trouble. but nothing could be able to destabilize Eastern Europe or Soviet Union. But only the India economic downturn which started their breakup. Not only Soviet Union, if you take around the world, all the economies collapse, countries collapse, not because of war alone, because of the economical downturn. Now Sri Lanka, see the Sri Lanka condition of the Sri Lanka. What the LTT was trying to do for last 2 decades, now the economy is putting them in trouble in the last 1 year. It is not the warfare which really matters in the modern era. It is the economy which really matters. That's why China, still though it is a communist country, it thrives. So we as an Indian nation has a very supreme task to see that people are happy, people are healthier, people have equal access to public resources and all public goods. So that task can be accomplished only we have adequate resources and the government performs more efficiently and productively with accountability and transparency. So as the government servants, you all should remember that we have to serve the people who are coming to us in any form, whether they are ordinary citizens, or businessmen, or politicians, or any people. We have to see that we feed ourselves, we feed our family because they are paying the taxes. So we should be accountable to our performance. And technology is changing the world like anything. Earlier when we were children, we used to have only access to only post office. We used to go to the bank for everything. Now I don't think the new generation knows where is the post office or where is the bank. Because there is no need to go to the bank or no need to go to the post office at all. All have depleted the services. Computerization has totally removed many of the jobs what you have got. Similarly, that trend is going to happen in future also. We never know what is going to happen. Automation happens in everywhere. Artificial intelligence creating catastrophic technological changes. And employment is becoming a much more wider. Sometimes it gets narrowed down. We never know which job is going to be important, which job is not going to be important. So what I'm trying to say is that we are all in a total transformation. Once Air India was the dominant player, now no more Air India. Doordarshan was the only one we had access before when you were born. When you were born, actually 1990s, we used to have only Mahabharata, Ramayana watching in the Chitragar in the Doordarshan. Now nobody knows where the Doordarshan. Nobody bothers about Doordarshan. So total transformation in every front you can always expect in the next 3 decades. And remember, you have to upgrade your skills. You have to be prepared for any change. And in the deep inside your heart, you should always remember that our citizens are the king and we should serve them. If you keep it in mind, I'm sure that we'll have a wonderful preventive officers. They'll contribute, amazingly to our country's nation building. And we all, I'm sure that it's a very golden opportunity for you to improve your talent, show your aptitude, and contribute to the country. Thank you so much. All the best. Congratulations to the winners. And keep going on. Keep your physical fitness. As I remember, even if you go from here, try to walk at least 1 or 2 kilometers daily. Keep your physical fitness. That's the most important advice I can give you. Otherwise, I'm sure that you're all intelligent officers. I don't need to say much more. Anyhow, congratulations to all of you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful and eye-opening speech delivered here. Thank you, sir. Now this is a turn for the feedback presentation from the officers. First of all, I invite Kumari Prerna to come forward and to present the feedback. Please.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries, officers and staff of Kerala Police Academy and all my colleagues. I'm honored to be given this opportunity to speak here today. our stay here at KEPA, though short, has been indelible. The prospect of attending a 12-day training with substantial physical components was daunting to most of us. But from the first moment we set foot in this campus, it has been an exciting adventure. The KEPA campus is a perfect blend of technology and nature coexisting together in harmony. To be able to see forensics and drone labs and also peacocks and Malabar squirrels on the same campus is incredible to say the least. We consider ourselves fortunate to have attended the training here. The schedule here for all of us was jam-packed, giving us a newfound respect for time. The most important lesson I will carry forward from here is how much an individual can accomplish in a day with an early start. The physical training imparted to us in the morning hours has given most of us a head start into a healthier lifestyle. The curriculum of the indoor classes covered topics that no doubt will be valuable as we move forward in our careers. The eminent faculties not only taught us the theoretical aspects, but also shared with us their experiences in the field. However, the highlight for most of us for this training was the afternoon sessions that we spent learning about arms. To be able to access such sophisticated weapons, learn about them, and eventually use them was exhilarating to say the least. It would be amiss of me if I would not take this opportunity to express my gratitude on behalf of myself and my colleagues to thank the people who have brought us here today. Respected IGP Training, Sethuraman sir, thank you for welcoming us to the Kerala Police Academy and for spearheading this training. Respected AD Motor Training, Najib sir, thank you for gracing this occasion. Respected AD Outdoor, Solomon sir, thank you for making this training a wonderful experience. You have looked out for all our needs and made sure that we were comfortable. Respected DYSP Indoor Balan sir, thank you for bringing in the most experienced faculties. A good teacher makes all the difference. Respected Outdoor OC, Saiju Anthony sir, you kept us on the straight and narrow. With you around, we always strive to be on our best behavior. Respected APSI Jensen sir, we consider ourselves extremely fortunate to have learned under your able guidance. A mentor of your caliber is hard to come by. Respected Shinad sir, Anish sir, and Jasna ma'am, the patience you have shown us is second to none. I understand that we haven't been the quickest learners, but you tirelessly toiled to make us better, and for that we are extremely grateful. I would also like to thank ASI Suresh sir, Assistant Commandant 1 Wing Ravindran sir, DYSP Administration Rakesh sir, DYSP Sashidharan sir, ADI Vijay Kumar, ADI Manoj sir, and Inspector Ramadas sir. I would also like to thank Ajit sir, who made our stay at the SOMS most comfortable. He was there for all of us and made sure that we were taken care of. Thank you for creating a home away from home for all of us, sir. Thanks are also due to the countless other members of the KEPA family who kept the show running without coming to the forefront. If there's one thing I've learned from my experience yesterday at the firing range, it is how many hands it takes to get an event running seamlessly. Similarly, I can't begin to fathom how many people are responsible for the successful completion of this training. And to each one of you, my heartful thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Prerna. Next, I invite Mr. Navneet Kumar to come forward and to present the feedback. Please.
Good morning to all the dignitaries, officers of KEPA, and my fellow batchmates. I am Navneet Kumar, Inspector of Customs. Firstly, it is an honor for me to speak in front of you, so I would like to thank KEPA, Nasin, and Custom House Cochin for providing this opportunity to me. I am from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. In Ghaziabad, when I would pass in front of the police academy, I used to wonder what lies behind those gates, what they taught, how's the academy from inside. Now, as a part of our arms training, I happened to get a fairly good idea about all those aspects. Although training was only for 2 weeks, yet we have gained a holistic view about various aspects, all thanks to meticulous planning, efficient course design, and scheduling activities by Kerala Police Academy. Now coming to the outdoor activities, they appeared to be strenuous, but we got used to it very quickly. So I take this opportunity to thank Sri Solomon Sir, Assistant Director, Outdoor, Sri Ravindran Sir, Assistant Commandant, 1 Wing, Sri Saiju Anthony, Senior Drill Inspector, Sri Johnson George, Drill Instructor, Sri Suresh, ASI, Shri Shinaj, Assistant Drill Instructor, Shri Anish, Assistant Drill Instructor, Srimati Jishna, Assistant Drill Instructor. Their effort is evidently visible in our firing performance. It turned out to be pretty satisfactory as per our standards. A special thanks to our yoga teacher, Sri Sunil sir. Thank you, sir. We have relaxed totally, completely and fully. Indoor classes were equally important in our training, and we are fortunate to experience the classes taken by eminent faculty of Kerala Police Academy who are experts in the respective subjects. They have shared their work experience, which was both interesting and informative. In this regard, I thank Sri Balan sir, DYSP Indore, Sri Ramdas sir, Inspector, for planning and execution of our indoor classes. A special mention to Sri Ajit sir, mess in charge, for providing such a good quality food that for the last 2 weeks we have not missed our home. In fact, some of us wants to stay here now. Thank you to our leaders, Sri Sunil Jatla and Harshvardhan Singh Bhati, for efficiently coordinating and passing all the informations before time. Big thank you, captains. Finally, I would like to thank the Inspector General of Police, Sri Seturaman sir, IPS, for this training program. I thank you on behalf of my fellow officers from the bottom of my heart for this training experience. I sincerely hope we cross our paths in future and would be treating with mutual cooperation. I hope we have cooperated during our stay here and have abided by the rules of the academy. In the last, I would like to conclude by saying few lines of the famous poet Shiv Mangal Singh Suman. दाएं बाएं सुख दुख चलते सम्मुख चलता पथ का प्रसाद, दाएं बाएं सुख दुख चलते सम्मुख चलता पथ का प्रसाद, जिस जिस से पथ पर स्नेह मिला उस राही का धन्यवाद. आभारी हैं हम सब आपके, आभारी हैं हम आप सबके दे गए व्यथा का जो प्रसाद, आभारी हैं हम आप सबके दे गए व्यथा का जो प्रसाद, जिस जिस से पथ पर स्नेह मिला उस राही का धन्यवाद. थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Mr. Navneet Kumar. Now I invite Mr. Harshvardhan Singh Bhati, the press winner also, to come forward and to present the feedback. Please.
Good morning, everyone, and officers and dignitaries of Kerala Police Academy. I'm honored and humbled here on behalf of my to speak on behalf of my colleagues today. First, I'd like to take a moment to thank IG of Police Shri K. Seturaman, Assistant Director Shri Outdoors Shri L. Solomon, Deputy SP Shri Balan Sir Indoors, Assistant Director T and MTS Najib Sir, SDI TT5 Company Shri Saiju Antony Sir, Shri Ravindran Sir, for taking out the time to train us and shape us into disciplined, efficient and hard-working officers in the field that we are today. 2 weeks of this program was nothing less than a great experience. It is difficult to explain the true measure of our accomplishment after the completion of this wonderful training. Waking up so early in the morning was never such a fun as it was here. Our morning PT schedule used to end with a parade and drill without arms in supervision of our drill officer Shri Jensen George Sir, which was carried out by our instructors, drill instructors Shri Srinath Sir, Jishna Ma'am and Anish Sir, who would continuously be there to assist us and let us complete our daily tasks. Our indoor classes on IPC, CRPC, NDPS, forensics, RTI were very useful as they were very, as we can use them us with the technical knowledge and to tackle the challenges that we face in the discharge of our day-to-day life. Evening hours classes under the supervision of Sri Jensen George sir after the lunch time again were useful and interesting, but were fun also, as we get to know how to handle sophisticated arms and weapons like Glock and AK-47 in a safe and secure manner. I also want to convey my thanks and on behalf of my fellow officers to Sri Ajit sir for providing us all the facilities at our SO's mess, accommodating us like we were at home, and providing us good food by KEPA, and it was all more than what we were expecting. All of our needs were taken care of immediately. All the staff at SOMS had taken a great care of us as we are their own. Even the evening swimming classes and games periods and going to gym was also it was nicely facilitated for us. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the people and staff at KEPA on behalf of our whole batch, turning us into well-mannered, disciplined and bold officers, and giving us the skill set to tackle the challenges of our everyday work in a calm and positive mindset. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now I invite Sri Jensen George, Armed Police Sub-Inspector, to deliver the vote of thanks. Please.
Good morning all. Today I am standing in front of you with a feeling of immense satisfaction and pleasure. The hard works and sincere efforts of the training team proved to be successful yesterday with the successful completion of your range firing. Within a short period of 12 days training, such a good result was far better than what we expected. I know without your sincere cooperation, the course would never have been a great success. On the first day of your training, I was in the function to welcome you all. Today I am here to thank you all. Even during his busy schedule, IGP training K. Sevadaraman IPS is present here now. On behalf of the organizing committee and all those who are present here, I wish to extend sincere gratitude to IGP sir. Thank you very much, sir. Our outdoor wing is controlled by Assistant Director Solomon sir. It is under his control. All your outdoor activities were carried out. I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to Solomon sir for his presidential address. Now I wish to thank ADMT Najib sir. He controls the MT wing and technical wing of Kerala Police Academy. Thank you sir for your valuable presence. I have learned from you that the classes you received in the indoor sessions were really of great value. The man behind the arrangement is Balan sir, DSP Balan sir and his team. Now I take this opportunity to express sincere gratitude to Balan sir and his team. Thank you, sir. During this 12 days training, you were attached to training team 5, headed by Inspector Shaiju Anand sir. He directly controls the outdoor activities with the assistance of myself and Havildas Sinaj, Anish and Jisna. His efforts are worthwhile and I thank you Shaiju Anand sir and his team on behalf of you. I also thank Inspector Trainee Prerna Madam and Bhatti and Navneet sir for your valuable feedback. And also the studio wing of Kerala Police Academy, controlled by Sri Vinod ASI and Abhilash, for providing a wonderful video. I thank you, Sri Vinod and Abhilash. And Inspector Ramdas sir for controlling the function and making it a wonderful one. I thank you, Ramdas sir, for your efforts. And last but not least, all the 29 cadets of Central Excise and Customs. As I already told you, without your sincere cooperation, the course would never have been a great success. Thank you. Thank you once again, all. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Now it is declared that the program is concluded with the permission of IGP training. Now all are invited for the high tea and photo session. Please.